The talk.
Hey, what's up, Divine? How you doing? How your day going? Hey, it's a new day. So you know what that means? Second opportunities. Every day is a new day, right? Every day is a new day. Whatever you didn't do yesterday, you can do today. Or start on, right? Anyways, with that said, I'm Stardust Goddess Divine. Here at Love Life Messages to Talk. You know, we talk about love and life, relationships, but we speak the truth, or at least what we would consider the truth. We try to do right over here. We do our best over here because we're perfectly imperfect, right? We rock with authenticity at all times. We stay authentic to the best of our ability and the best of our knowledge, right? And whatever we do, we carry love in our heart. We walk with love, divine love, not any kind of love now. Divine love from the green heart chakra. Boss it to open. Yo, listen. Good flow, good vibes, good energy only. You already know what's up over here. When we come over here, we vibe in, right? We rock it with each other heavy. And we vibrate on love, respect, right? And authenticity, of course. I love you. Yes, I said what I said. I said I love you. A stranger can love you. I don't have to know you personally to love you. But one thing I do know, that we all need love, including you and me. We need love, right? Love is the foundation of everything. So over here, we rock with love. And like I said, we're not perfect. We're perfectly imperfect. Right? Aren't we, Divine? Anyways, sending you love and light, peace, health, prosperity, right? Health, strength, guidance, whatever it is you need at this time. Abundance, love, money, whatever it is that you need, right? We pray, P-R-A-Y, not P-R-E-Y, that the Most High Creator of all souls of all that's within, that vibrates and flow throughout, within, and everything that ever exists, that it find a vessel to you, through whatever person, people, place, or thing, right? That it find it to you, that it send it to you at the perfect moment when you think that you need it. Don't ever give up. Whatever it is you're going through in life, don't ever give up. We all in this together. Yes, we are. No, we're not. You don't know. Yes, we all in this together. Aren't we all in life together? This is called life. We're all experiencing life together, right? We're just experiencing different facets of life. But with that said, we're going to get on, starting with our love life messages and see what we come up with. Now, let's pray for something juicy today. I don't know what kind of message is gonna come out today, but I'm all for it. You ready? I'm ready. Let's see what we got, Mosai. I love you. All right. Let's see what we'll come up with, y'all. Let's see what's coming out. Because you know over here, he goes with the flow. Ain't nothing coming in here like, let's talk about this today. Let's talk about that today. No, we don't do that here. What come out, come out. That's how we know, you know what I mean? I be, you know what I mean? This is adventurous for me because I don't be knowing what's going to come out of these cards. But I know when they come out, I'll be shocked just like y'all. It be like the same thing with me, right? Ooh, well, the first thing I see is I love you. So that's good. That's a good way to start the reading. I love you. So who loves you? Who love you? Somebody love you. That's good. Because love is a good frequency. Love is a great frequency to start with. And I'm going to take two more and we're going to go and see what we got, what we'll come up with. Since you want to stay at the bottom and stay there at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take you. What you got going on? Look at you. What you got going on? Get out your head. You're already thinking, man, let me see, make sure that's some bullshit she coming up with. Stop it. Stop it. Hey. Even if this message might not be for you, because, you know, it don't resonate with anybody. It could be past, present, or future. You already know how these readings go. It could be past, present, or future. It can resonate fully or partially, right? And if it's not resonating for you, it's going to be resonating for somebody you know. Here where? Somebody you know. Check your surroundings and then be like, well, she said that. That did seem like Mr. Johnny, you know. You know what? That did seem like Auntie this one. You know what? My sister did say this, or my cousin did say. Or you did notice. Because sometimes I gotta say, sometimes you notice, you see things, right? That's what we do. All right, so I love you, right? Authenticity, being truly you. So somebody love that you're you. Says I love you, and somebody like that you're you, right? Somebody like your authentic nature, right? They must know you from New Earth. They're like, oh, she one of them New Earth beings. Oh, he one of them New Earth beings, right? So they already like your flow. They like the way you rock. They like your authentic nature, right? They like your authenticity. Woo! They can see a future with you and longevity. So whoever you with, they love you, right? It says I love you. So whoever you with, you're probably with them already because they love you, right? They love the way that you are, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you are with each other. They like the vibe, the flow, right? And they proud of y'all love. They proud of the love that you guys have. It says, part of our love, show you off to the world. So this person proud of the love and they want to show you off to the world. They don't have a problem showing you off to the world. They don't have a problem to say that they're proud of you, that they love you, right? So that's good. Because don't nobody want nobody that's hiding them. Oh no, we only together when we together. Don't tell nobody. Shh. Says who? We don't do that up in this world. We don't do that in green world, in green heart chakra world. We don't do that here. Right? We don't do that on New Earth. On New Earth, we proud of who we with. What? You gotta be kidding me. This my baby. This my boo. This my husband. This my wife. This my girlfriend. This my boyfriend. This my crush. You ain't got no time to be hiding nothing. You know why? Because you don't have nothing to hide. Somebody don't want to be, oh, that's a crush, yo. I'm really feeling this person. And the crush back saying, yeah, this is my crush. We feeling each other, this, that. What y'all trying to hide? Because y'all got 15 other crushes. That's why. Y'all got 15 other crushes. This my husband. This my wife. You sure? Because some of y'all be lying. This my husband. This my wife. But over there cheating with Kathy. Jim over there with I don't know, give a name, Sierra, right? Freaking Tanya over there with Mr. Ken, but they married though. They married. Yeah, I'm married. So we not doing that over here. We don't want that kind of vibe and that kind of flow over here. You understand? Oh yes, I love my wife, but I'm gonna just cheat on her from time to time because I love her. What? Love? No, don't come and contaminate love. That's not love. We don't do those. That's not love. That's lust. That's convenience. That's benefits. That's it's cheaper to keep her. That's, you know what? We have kids together. Let me just stay. Nah. That's, well, John and Sierra look happy together. They have a beautiful marriage. We married too, but our shit fucked up. But we not gonna divorce because we don't want people to talk about us. So I'd rather stay unhappy in this marriage. I'd rather be unhappy here than have them be like, oh, they're not together no more and talk about us. Really? You really care about what other people got to say about your happiness and the way your relationship running? Your happiness and your... Okay then. See, that's why we are New Earth, because we don't do those here. If we're in a relationship and a marriage, and we're talking over and over again and try to make something work, and it's not working, no. Baby, I love you, but I gotta go. Or the love ain't here no more. This is not working for me. I'm unhappy. I'm too stressed. I can't deal with this. I'm out. Not doing this. So, what kind of love is it that you're talking about? Because we want real love over here. We want the love that makes us feel like we're being loved. We don't want you to tell us you love us, but don't show us no love. What part of love is that? That ain't love. That's not the definition of love that we want. And yes, love is everything, but there's different levels to love. And I'm not trying to be at the bottom of the love. I want to be on top. I want all the love. Because when I love y'all, you are my love. So I don't want piece of love. Don't have me give you 100% of love and you give me 2%. Don't have me giving you 100% of love and you give me 35%. And sometimes you want to give me 50% because you feel like I was nice today. Fuck out of here. Hell no. I want love. I love love. I want love. We want real love over here. We want to feel appreciated over here. Right? Here, we want rooftop vibes. Nighttime cuddles. You know what I mean? Talk on the phone. When you give it to me, I want to mourn. But because I enjoy it, not because I got to pretend that it's good. Oh, this is good, baby. You know damn well you ain't feeling that thing. You know damn well that thing don't feel good. And when it do feel good, it's because you here moving and trying to make it feel good. Because you want to make yourself feel good and get some kind of release. Who want to live in that? If you're not satisfied, you're not satisfied. And then that's why y'all behind end up going cheating. Well, you know, he does pay my bills, but he don't know how to give me good, so. Guess what? Let's be 100 here. When you're in love, for real, and y'all vibration match for real, and y'all love each other for real, it don't matter how big the thing is or how small it is. Because with the foundation of love there, once you touch, it's love. It's, oh, this is my babe, this is who I want. Ain't nobody gonna be worrying about, oh, this. You have to worry about the thing getting soft too quick. None of that. You know why? Because it's gonna want to be up for you because it's founded on love. Right? They're not gonna be all in their head, oh, you know what I mean? This, I'm just trying to feel good right now, but I really don't love this motherfucker. He really don't make me happy. I know she cheating on me, but fuck it. What? That's how y'all do it? That's how y'all doing? Oh my God. I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather be single. What the? Man, listen. I'd rather be single. Because ain't nobody going to be up in this, and up in that, and up in that, and up in that, and then come back here and be up in this. And then bringing me everything from, but I don't got no STDs yet. How about STDs? With a capital D. Demons. Sexual transmitted demons. How about that? Don't bring that over here. This one like, nope, we don't want that. I love you. I love your authentic nature. I love the way you carry yourself. You respect yourself. I can trust you when we're not together. I know you don't got a truckload of men up in there. Oh, excuse me. I know you don't have a truckload of women that you're messing with when I'm not around. When you're on a business trip, I know you're not with Keisha or Stacy. Right? When your husband go away, wherever he got to do for his business trip, you trust him. You don't feel any kind of uneasiness. Your insides feel great. Like, yes, baby, he's working. He's doing what he got to do to make sure he take care of his household. My baby working hard. When he come back from off his business trip, I'm going to make sure that this house is nice. I'm going to make sure he got what he needs. I'm sure he's going to be tired. You know, I'm going to have some water and them little machines where his foot, he can put his foot in there and then he can relax with his remote control and give him a beer, let him relax if beer is what he drink. Long as he ain't no drunk, all in the house cussing you, I cook my food, bitch, getting mad because he angry. And he got a bunch of shit going on from work and then bring all of that and dump it on you, treating you like shit. When you're the one there making sure he good, but he disrespecting you. The world fucking him over, he come and fuck you over. When you're the only one in the world that's nice to him, that's loving him the right way. What? Where they do that at? Planet Earth, lower vibration. Planet Earth. Listen, we're on a higher frequency. This is a new Earth. And it's easy to get here just by changing your mindset. Changing your mindset, you're going to change your whole reality, your whole surrounding of what it is that you want for yourself or what kind of love you want and appreciate. Right? I'm glad I didn't listen to them about you. So this is a high vibrational being. Because when you're in a high vibrational relationship, when you're in love and you're happy and stuff, people going to try to break that up. You're going to have negative vibes trying to intercept into your shit. You sure he ain't cheating? That seems too good to be true. He probably cheating on you, girl. I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't believe that. Now they're sitting there putting all kinds of shit in your head. Now when you sitting there happy with your babe, and y'all chilling, relaxing, doing whatever, you got shit running through your head, all of a sudden you got an attitude. He might do one little thing that maybe your ex might have did a certain way. That's not your ex. Until somebody show you a certain thing, don't just go and say, oh, you just like this, you like, no. People could have the same kind of mannerisms as your ex or as somebody that treat you fucked up before, but they do it in a better way and make you feel better. Like one of the examples I gave before was somebody could be sexually attracted to you and want you and make you feel like a meat. Like you're just a piece of meat. You're just there for that. While the other one is sexually attracted to you the same way. But when they get it, it makes them feel good. Like, yeah, this is my baby. It's with love. You understand? So, it's how you look at things. Don't have people corrupting your head unless you see it for yourself. Unless you know for yourself. And if you have any questions, you ask your partner, your significant other. Hey, babe, this is how I've been feeling. And somebody that really love you is gonna nurture your insecurities, right? They're not gonna be like, yo, you ask me some dumbass shit like that for I would be mad at you. Like, word, babe, I'm sorry you're feeling insecure. You know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't never had love like this. You know what I mean? Make each other feel good. They boost you up and you boost them. I'm like, yeah, babe, you know. You know what I'm saying? But don't be sitting there playing around and lying to her or him and make them feel a certain way and all this other stuff. Nah. Enjoy your relationship when it's going nice and smooth. Don't fuck it up. Don't mess it up just cause. Don't have nobody putting shit in your head. You know what I mean? Unless they got some proof and be like, look, I snap a picture of Kenny here. He was in Western Beef with such and such. Oh, I snap a picture of such and such. They was in Target. You know what I mean? Oh, I snap a picture of such and such. They was in the jewelry store. In the jewelry store. Well, look, girl, here's a video of Ken and Keandra. Look. I thought you said y'all had you know what I mean? Got married or something. I thought you said he wasn't messing with her no more. I thought y'all fixed the relationship. Unless somebody got some solid evidence, fuck all that shit. But if somebody come and tell you something, because some people might tell you the truth now. So it's all on how you decipher it and how you look at it. Then they come and tell you, hey, you know, I saw him with such and such. With his ex-girlfriend from back in high school. What? For real? With Tanya? He said he don't talk to Tanya no more. He didn't got Tanya's number. Just that. And then you start having some flashbacks. Or you start to notice like certain things ain't add up. Like, girl, when you said that was? And that person be like, oh, that was like 2 weeks ago. And then you start noticing since 2 weeks ago, this person, you know what? He have been acting. Because you have to really discern. He have been acting a certain way since 2 weeks ago. And I was wondering to myself, and now you come like, that might be a confirmation for me. But you know what? Let me not just judge him. Let me try to figure this thing out. Because one thing you want to do, if you have any evidence, you want to have solid evidence. That way when you display it and show it to him or her, all they could do is start, yeah, you caught. Now it's up to you once you find that information out, what you're going to do about it. So it's all how you look at things. But don't let people just come and just break up your shit just cause. Fuck up something that was already good. Because when somebody is there loving you right and treating you right and making you happy and making you feel good and doing the best that they can to keep a smile on your face and this and that and then you just constantly bombarding them with bullshit. You be like, damn, where that coming from? Boom, where that coming from? Boom, where that? You be like, oh shit, and then you still trying to fix it. Like, you knocking it off like, nah, babe, you know this, that, boom, and they constantly. You like, hold up a minute now. Our frequencies ain't matching here. The vibration ain't matching here. Something happened to where we're no longer vibing on the same frequency. It's either one went up higher and one stayed, or one went up higher and one went down lower. Now, if you went up higher and one stayed, and you say, hey, babe, this, that, and then you bring them with you, that's cool. Because y'all on the same frequency, mean that they still coming with you. Right? But if you on a frequency, and they're on a frequency and they go down, and you be like, yo, babe, what's up? Come on. And they be like, nah, I want to be down here. Metaphorically speaking. Then you got to make your choice. Is this going to be a good relationship? Because now it's going to be clashing. It's going to be clashing going on. It's not going to be, the happiness going to start leaving because now you guys are not on the same page. Right? And that's what happened in relationships. Is growth. You can ascend and descend in relationships. Let me say it again. You can ascend and descend in a relationship. That's why things fall apart. You'd be like, damn, we used to be together, things was great. Now things are just all over the place. Because somebody done ascend and somebody descend. Because to be on some real shit, when two people down here, y'all not going to be clashing because y'all are still on the same frequency, just on a lower frequency. Y'all could be into the same fuck shit. Right? This one like clubbing, this one like shaking ass, this one like both of y'all like that. Y'all still on the same frequency. Y'all vibing. Ain't no clashing going there. It's just on a lower frequency. Right? Once you start not liking those things no more, you vibing up a little higher and this one's still down here doing that, you be like, yeah, I'm not even into that same shit no more. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a clash because this one down here going to want you to come back down and keep doing that. You're like, no, I'm not feeling that no more. You're up here now. So that means you either got to go and find somebody, because when you come up here, there's other people on these levels. So when you come and you find somebody that's on your level, you might meet somebody new. But before that, you have to let this one go. Right? And sometimes it's not so easy when the feelings are there. And sometimes it's easier to leave when the feelings are not there. You can ascend more because the feeling's not there no more. It doesn't mean you don't care about that person or love that person. You wish them the best, right? But you're just not flowing down there no more. So it's how you look at things, right? This person like, yo, thanks for loving me. Thanks for loving me. So y'all up here, y'all chilling, y'all vibing, y'all on a good flow, y'all enjoying life. You know what I mean? And it's not that you looking down at the people down there because y'all, they living their life. Y'all up here just vibing, living your life same way. Right? But it's the same space that we're all sharing. We're sharing the same space. So, with that, you're going to meet some low vibrational frequency. Sometimes you got to go there and do, this is how life is. You know, you go up and down and do that. So you're going to meet each other. You're going to be in the paths of each other because it's the same space. And because it's the same space, there's nothing there to hold that space in. The space is free. The space is flowing free. So because the space is flowing free, the frequencies and energies on there is flowing as well. It goes with that. So sometimes you're going to be on some lower frequency and higher frequency. But even if you down in a lower frequency, your vibration is still high, so those lower frequencies don't affect you. That's how we're able to live in the same space together as one. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit, yeah? Alright. Anyway, so this person's like, yo, this ocean of life right here. Picture us, right? As little fishes and sharks and stuff, different animals and stuff in the ocean. And the ocean is the frequency, the ocean is life, right? And we all got to swim in that ocean, right? Some of us drown. That's what we would call death, right? Some of us eventually might forget stuff. That's where confusion happened. You know what I mean? And then some of us is like learning and finding out new things and experiencing and adventuring. You might see a fish sitting on the back of a dolphin. You might see the shark freaking chilling with the little fishes and stuff. You might see the little fishes, bunch of little fishes with one shark. You know what I mean? How come the shark ain't eating the fishes? Because they all vibing, they cool. Ain't nobody interrupting, nobody flow. Right? So it's how you look at it. You have some of the sharks want to eat up the fishes. You have a bunch of fishes want to attack one shark. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of things going on up in this ocean of life. All kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? You might see some sea moss. You might see some seahorses. You know what I mean? These are different type of people, different type of thought processes. You know what I mean? So, yo, I tell you I'm weird. I explain things different, right? When you come here to Love Life Messages to talk, I'm talking. You know what I mean? But yeah, you say, listen, they lied about you. I realize those people don't know you for real. So this is where I say, hey, thanks for loving me. Because people been talking a lot of shit, but I don't believe none of that shit because you show me who you are. You know what I mean? You show me who you are. In this ocean here with all kinds of different beings and, you know, some of them throwing their negative energy, some of them got stuff to say. Some people want to put their 2 cents and 3 cents and 4 cents and 5 cents. Right? And how they feel this, that, and the other. But it's none of their business at the end of the day. But at the same time, you hear some of the things that they're saying, you're like, yo, that shit don't make no sense. Sometimes you gotta laugh, like, yo, it's obviously, if it's not hate, what else is it? What is it? Because we don't know them, they don't know us, but they got a lot to say about this relationship that got nothing to do. They're not in the bed at night when we sleep. They're not inside the four walls of these homes that we're living in. The only way they would know anything that's going on is if we tell them. Right? And then that becomes a problem if somebody finds out this or somebody finds out that. Now, I'm not saying not to speak up. If certain things are going on, yes. You have to know when and why and how to do certain things. But if you're having a perfect relationship, everything going good and this and that, yes, you could be like, yes, it's my husband, he loves me, this, that, but don't go into details. Yes, he did, girl, his thing is real big and, oh, it made me feel better. Because they're going to want it. Girl, he bought me presents for no reason, isn't it? Now when they see a man, they're like, yeah, hi, Johnny, how you doing? Hey, Fred, how you doing? You know what I mean? That's a little bit too much laughing and smiling with my man. Hey, watch it. You're supposed to be my friend. You know what I mean? But then again, when you have respectable friends, that's why I said it's all the type of people. It all depends on the type of people that you're around. Who do you trust to be in your circle? You have to have trust in your relationship and in your circle of people around. Look, you got this main circle here. That's you and whoever you with. This is your circle. Your household, your family, who you love. They come first. Then you have another circle outside of that. Then you have another circle outside of that. Within each of those circles, who belong there and why? What's the boundaries? Right? So within this first circle, me, my husband, and my children. Or me and my man. Me and my girl. However way it goes. Okay, now the next circle. Brother, sister, uncle, cousin, mother, whoever. Mother, brother, sisters. Then the next circle behind that, cousin, uncle, whoever. Then the next circle behind that, whoever. You know what I mean? Now, within those circles, a friend could be in there. How come? Because those are your friends. Those, you trust them. So there's certain people that you trust that can come. That will surpass the circle that maybe your mother, your cousin would be in. That's why some people have their cousins and their sisters would have a friend that they would do more for their friend that they would do for their own sister or their own brother, their own cousin. It's because that bond, that circle of trust. You would talk more to your friends than you talk to your own mother. You would talk more to a friend than you would speak to your cousin. So it depends who is let in that circle. That circle got to be tight because you don't want the wrong friends or the wrong people inside your circles. Right? So it's all how you look at things. When you have a relationship and you with somebody and you have a friend that's actually allowed in your circle, you have to trust that friend. And that friend got to trust y'all. Y'all got to love that friend and that friend got to love y'all. Because that friend would defend y'all relationship if they hear people talking some bullshit about y'all. What? Hell no. He would never do that to her. They didn't even rock like that. Yo, what's wrong with her? Fuck out of here. Them the ones that would defend you when you're not even around. They will have your back. That's not true. Use myself as an example. Stardust wouldn't do that. Stardust not even like that. Y'all bugging. Stardust not even that type. Ah, she at home. I'm sure she at home. I'm sure. What? Stardust? Yeah, they would laugh. You funny. You don't know her. That's how you know you don't know her. Because if y'all knew Stardust, you would know Stardust don't rock like that. She be by herself. She not with who she with. She be by herself all the time. And when I do chill with Stardust, Stardust be mad quiet. It take a lot to get her out her bubble for her to be wild. And you see her acting crazy and she fun as hell. But if you see her wild and she open with you and cool like that, that's because she cool like that with you. You understand? That's just an example. You know what I mean? So it's like, you have to know who you're around and who you let in your circle, because you have people that snakes that will come and pretend and act like they're your friend. This, that whole time they telling all your business. You know why? Because I experienced it myself. Oh yes, you know, this is my idea, girl. This, that, oh word. Yeah, I don't think you should do that. Oh word. Damn, I thought you was my friend. What happened to the motivation? Yeah, you know, you could do that. You know, it might take a little time because of this, that, and that. But if you do this, that, you know, a real friend would be like, but if you do this, that, they will help you and show you like, oh, you know, this, that, that. Oh, word, for real. You know what? I didn't even think about that. That's why you peoples, yeah. And vice versa. You have each other's back. Not leave it be like, she thinks she gonna be this one day. Oh, she thinks she gonna. You don't need them kind of friends around you. And definitely not around your relationship. Shoot. You already know. I don't know where this stuff coming. But yeah, you don't need that type of shit around your relationship. Your relationship got to be firm. You need a firm relationship. You need somebody that have your back 100%. That ain't even going to play with you like that. Not my baby. Hell no. Nah. I don't believe that because you come and tell me something about my boo? Yeah, right. I'll probably laugh in your face like, yo, you funny as hell. What makes you come up with that? Who told you that bullshit? You know what I mean? Not some, oh, word, this and that. And then you could do that too, because sometimes you can pretend, oh, word, damn. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Unless they have some solid evidence. You know what I mean? And then these days, I'm seeing shit with AI, all kinds of stuff going on. I'm like, damn. Yeah, I gotta really be careful out here. You really gotta know who you know for real. Because all kinds of shit. This world is changing. Things are changing, man. So you really have to have that love and that trust in your relationship. That shit gotta be it. Infinity. That gotta be locked in. You see how the it is locked? That shit locked. You gotta be locked in with your boo. Them chains that put the padlock and lock that shit. Ain't nobody coming in here fucking with our shit, babe. Ain't nobody fucking with this shit. You know what I mean? Non-toxic. Right on top of the deck. Non-toxic. Good energy. All day, every day. When you know what kind of relationship you have with your boo, you ain't worried about none of that. The happiness is going to be there. The freedom is going to be there. The trust is going to be there. You'll be able to be free with who you're with. Because you trust them and they trust you. And you know they wouldn't play you on no bullshit. They know your worth. They know the priceless essence of your relationship. So they're not even going to play with you like that. Right? They're not going to do that. They don't got time for that. The moment they see some toxic shit try to enter, they be like, yeah, I got to go. Not doing that. Change the subject. Oh, he's doing good. How is such and such? Oh, she's doing great. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you wanted me to tell you something else? It's great. Even when you're arguing, unless it's somebody you trust. Yeah, we had a little argument today and, this, that, and that. But, we'll be all right. Shit happens. We go through our little thing. But one thing about me and my babe, we get through that bullshit. Girl, like, she gonna be arguing with you. Now they wanna. Nah, you need somebody to give you real advice. And you'll know if the advice is real or not because you'll know by the frequency. By the heart of that person. What type of person is that's giving you advice? How is their shit going? How they handling their relationship? Because that's the next thing. Don't have nobody here come and tell you see them cheating all the time, lying all the time, creeping on their relationship, doing all this stuff. Or if he always beating on his girl, or he always cheating, or he always doing this, and then want to come tell you, yes, you should do. What? You got to question who it is that's giving you advice. How are they living their life? Shit. I'm just saying. You deserve everything. Everything you think of. I want it to be me. So this person said everything that you think of, they want to be the one to be able to give it to you. If they can. Right? So there's somebody that actually care about you. Babe, I've been thinking maybe we should open up a salon. Maybe we should open up a laundromat. We could have some residual income. We have this residual income. Instead of, we could spend our money on a vacation right quick, but fuck the vacation. We don't care what people say. They can go on their vacations. They got it already. We ain't got it yet. How about we put our money together and we save our shit and then we can start a business. And then when we get this money, then, stuff start going and flowing. Then, yeah, from time to time, you might say, okay, then put this amount aside. This is going to be for our trip. Put this amount aside. Put that back into the business. And then save this amount. You have to have a foundation. You have to have a kind of way how you're going to have your relationship flowing when you get together with somebody. You got to know how you want this thing to go. Right? Now when you already have it and it's already set and it's already built, then yeah, you can save money. Right? You have this amount of money. This is for your future, for the next generation. This is for our kids and their kids, whatever, when you got it like that. This amount here is for us to enjoy life. Now you're going to have people looking that's really lower income. Oh, they think, oh, they must have sacrificed somebody for all that. Oh, they must have did. You don't know what the hell they do because you're not in that world. You know that, excuse me, y'all. Do you know that's a whole nother frequency? Did you know that that's a whole nother dimension? People don't think about that though. Did you know that brackets of money are different frequencies and those are different dimensions? It's not saying that it's better dimensions. I'm just saying the money part of it alone. That's a different dimensions. Because we live in a bunch of different dimensions at the same time. Right? You have a person that don't got money like that, but they frequency high, so they're in a high frequency. And then you could have somebody with a bunch of money on a high frequency money-wise, but on a lower frequency when it comes to spiritual-wise. So these frequencies are, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Mix matching. Right? So the best frequency to be in is when all these frequency is layered. All the top ones are layered together. That's when you have a not perfection, but you're at the best state of consciousness. Because you're successfully stable, mentally stable, financially stable, your health is stable, your love life is stable, your family life is stable. These are all different dimensions. Now when you put all these dimensions together and have one nice flow, I mean, that's a good life to live. Who wouldn't want to live that? But a lot of us, we're struggling in different dimensions, right? We're struggling trying to accomplish stability in certain dimensions. Some people are struggling with the health because you could have a person with a bunch of money on this dimension, in a money dimension, high. But their health, doesn't matter how much money you got, you cannot buy health. Right? Then you have some people that's great with their health. I mean, they're fit. They're always in the gym. They're always working out. Make sure the heart rate good. This, that. And this going on. But then they have other things that's going on. So, it's never going to be perfect. So, the goal in life is to be at a good percent of where everything is just good for you. You know what I mean? If you could get everything all high up here, the battery level high for all of that's what's up. Shit, teach me. Show me how. Teach me. But right now, what we're trying to do is just trying to be in peace. Right? Peace and love. That's what we're trying to be. That's the goal. To accomplish peace. No matter what dimension you're in. To be at peace. Because the first thing is once you're at peace, your mind is at ease. Everything else could fall into place. You could see and feel more clearer. Right? So once the mental is at peace, then everything will flow. So you have to trust. And that's why I said the trust. You have to trust the process. Oh, but this is not going good for me. See, boom, we starting again. You have to trust the process, the mental. We have to fix the mental, the thought process. Okay, well, this is not going good for me. Maybe that's not what you need right now. That's why it's not going good for you. If you change the mental, the way you're thinking, it's going to fix everything else. It's a start. Now you can, well, I got all kinds of stuff. This is going on and this is wrong and that's wrong. Okay, that's cool. I get you. But calm down. Bring it down. Let's focus on the mental first. Everything is mine. Let's focus on here first. Let's focus here first. Once we get this clear, or once you start talking to yourself differently, okay, this is happening because, or let me try to see it from a different perspective and be honest about it. Then things start to look different. It's not going to happen overnight. But if you're wasting 6 months and a year still complaining about the same shit, you're going to go another 6 months and a year complaining about the same shit. You're going to look back 2 years and still complaining about the same shit. But if you start by saying, let me change my thoughts and let me start actually looking at this thing. Let me take it from here, put it here, and look at it. Because you can do that. That's what you got pen and paper for. Right? If you can't, if your mind is not clear because you got too much thing bombarded in your mind, take out the things that's bothering you, write it down. This is what's bothering me right now. This is what's going on right now. You know what I mean? My relationship is going like this. I don't like that he do this. I don't like that she do this. I don't like that I'm doing this. I don't like this. And when this happened, this is when me and him get clashing. This when this, that. Okay, so how can we fix that? Because now you can see it in front of you. Right? Well, you know, he be doing this when I said, I already explained to him this. And this is, okay, so what that mean? It shouldn't be together. Oh, but I love him. But the thing, you're looking at the picture, at the bigger picture, and it's saying, hey, we don't belong together. This is not going to work. I'm feeling fucking frustrated. I'm tired. This love is not working. We're always arguing. He makes me feel like shit. She treats me like shit. I feel like she's only using me. I feel like this, that. Do you feel like, or is that what's really happening? Look at it. What you put down here, is that what's really going on? Then that's how you'll know how to figure your shit out. At least put it down, the pros and the cons. And then when you try to see the things that you don't like, now you talk, okay, this, I don't like this about him, circle that. Now let me talk to him. Babe, this is how I feel. I don't give a fuck. Okay, he already said, okay, what sells on the paper? Try all of them. Okay, he said, so obviously he's showing he don't give a fuck about none of these shits. His words say, but his actions and the way you feeling is making you feel like he don't give a fuck. What you think you should do? Walk away. Now when you're in a good, stable relationship, right? And you put these things on the paper, you be like, whoa. I have a great man here. I have a great, I never had that before. No, whoa. You know what I mean? You'd be like, oh shit. Patience? Because I know I could be an ass. I'm still working on myself, baby. Shit. You patient with me? You actually, damn, this person, I need to fucking better myself. Let me do something nice for my baby today. Let me treat my baby good. Let me surprise him with something today. He's always doing this. He bought me flowers this whole week. Oh shit, the whole month he done did this, that. He didn't have to do this for me. I was gonna do this. It was already done. I did. Oh shit. What have I been doing for him? Now look at yourself. Damn, I've been slacking and he's still here. He's still loving me. He's still doing right by me. He's still not even disrespecting me. He could have fucking told me about myself when I did that. He didn't do that. He could have did that. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I can't let him go. I need him. I need to keep my man. Let me show him some appreciation today. And then he'll look at you different. Like, oh, hold up, babe. You don't really do that. But, babe, I decided, like, I wanted to do something nice for you. You know what I mean? And make each other surprised sometimes. Impress each other. Show each other sides to y'all. Let each other see that y'all working on yourselves and making things better. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, I love you too. I know, but, I just want to show you some extra love today. You know what I mean? Promise ring. Engagement. Ah, shit now. Might scare you off too soon. So, somebody already like, yo, this woman here is amazing. I'm already seeing things about her that I love. And once again, like I was just saying, how you write things down and you evaluate and stuff. This person looking at themselves like, yo, this ain't me. Promise ring. We only been like 6 months in. We only been 3 months in. Shit, it's only been 2 weeks. Whatever. I'm really feeling this person like, I don't do this. You're bringing out a side to me that I never knew exists. But it's a good side. Because you have me doing nice things. And I never really, like in my past relationships, I never felt like I needed to take the time to do this particular thing. But now I want to do it to make you happy. You know what I mean? I see that this particular thing makes you smile. So maybe I should do that more often because I like your smile. I love when you smile. You look beautiful. Right? It lights you up even more. I like to see you bright. I like to see you happy. I like to see you in a good space. I like to see you fucking stress-free. Right? So this person's like, yo, let me, I don't want to scare her off by just coming with a ring and be like, oh my, would you marry me? You know what I mean? But I want you to feel special like, yo, I promise I'm going to keep loving you right. I promise I'm going to keep, being the man that you need me to be. I promise that When you tell me you don't like certain things, I'm working on myself to fix those things, because it's not no ridiculous things. Like, you're not telling me get a ladder and climb to the moon, and if I don't get there by next week, Thursday, you're going to dump me. You're going to leave me. Because that's impossible. So we're not talking about no impossible shit. No shit that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? But if it stings, because like I said, we're not perfect in our relationships. We work on ourselves and each other. So when we're working on ourselves and each other, and it's a good relationship, and you're happy with who you're with, it's not going to be no arguments. It's going to be like, you know what, babe, you're right. You know what, I'm glad that you made me see that, because I wasn't even looking at it like that. But now that you see that, damn, babe, you mad smart. I love you. See, that's why I need you in my life, because, you know what I mean? You make my shit better. You ground my shit. You make me a little bit more, you know what I mean? You bring out sides to me that I can work on without making me feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? I like that about you. You know what I mean? You match my soul energy. It's like I found another me. And I like that. You know what I mean? I like the way you think. I like the way you make me feel. You know what I mean? You're understanding like me. I found my other half, my other whole, whatever you want to call it. It's like another me. And I like that. I like that. I can be myself. And that you could be yourself without judgment. And the things that somebody might, you know, probably an ex-manager, I didn't like that girl. This person like it. You know what I mean? Like, say maybe you have, I don't know, long fingernails. Right? And they be like, I don't like your fingernails long. Cut them. They too long. I don't like them too long. Cut them shits. And then you get in a new relationship and your nails growing and you feel, oh, let me cut it, because your ex used to be like, oh, cut it right quick. This is just an example. I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm just giving an example, right? And then you get with somebody new and your nails getting too long because you're so used to a certain pattern, right? And so you be like, let me start cutting my shit because I see, and they be like, no, your nails are good long. You be like, you do? Yeah, I like it. You don't have to cut it if you don't want to cut it. I don't? Oh, okay. You know, simple shit like that. So this person's gonna love everything about you, the things that you felt that you didn't love about yourself or too comfortable with. They're gonna love that. Like, no. Damn, I think I'm getting too big there. I've been eating a lot of food. Like, I gotta lose some weight. Babe, you look good. Shit, I like all that meat. What you talking about? But I'm saying, if that's what you want to do, I support you. But I don't want you to feel like you gotta do that because of me, or think I'm gonna love you any less. I love you the way you are. Whatever you decide you want to do, I'm here to support you. But at the end of the day, whatever you are is what I love. Fuck you talking about. Now, if it's going to affect your health or certain things like that, then yeah, babe, I see you, because, you know, the doctor had said this, that. But, you know, you got your man, you got your woman, I'm here. Like, let's figure this shit out together. We cool. But don't ever think I'm leaving your side, because I'm here. You got me, I got you. We here. We got each other. You know what I mean? That's a supportive relationship. That's a supportive relationship. A relationship that keeps you calm, keeps your nervous system at bay. Things you don't have to worry about. You know what I mean? It makes you secure. And you as a secure person, I don't give a fuck how secure you think you are. From time to time, you're going to have some kind of insecurities. From time to time, this mind is going to play with you. Because that's one thing about our mind, babe. That shit going to play. That shit will play with you if you let it. One thing about your anti-self and the ego, that shit will play with you if you let it. If you don't catch that shit will take over your ass, and you will forget that you even had a fucking real self. You understand? So you have to pay attention to all that. This person said, I thought you was younger. So, however you carry yourself and how you look, they think that you're younger than you are. And then it says MILF. You know what I mean? So you could be a little older and look younger. Or you could be younger and they think you're older as far as the way you talk, the way you speak, you articulate yourself. Right? They're like, yo, for real? I thought you was like 35. I thought you was like 50. What? You only 28? You 26? I thought you was like 35. And not by the way you look, by the way you carry yourself, that essence of you, It's the older soul, the wealth of information and knowledge that the avatar carries sometimes would fool people. You understand? That's why sometimes you see some women that's actually older than they look or younger than they look. Same thing with men, right? And that's why they say sometimes you have a man that could be 45 acting like an 18-year-old. You're like, damn, you 45? I thought you was like 18 because you act like a kid. You know what I mean? Or your mindset is not mature enough to be doing mature things that a 45 or 46-year-old should be doing. You're doing shit that an 18-year-old do. You talking, acting, and speaking like a fucking younger person. Come to find out you get older, that could be a turn-off to some people. And then vice versa. You could have an 18-year-old that's talking like a 35-year-old. You'd be like, oh shit, you only 18? I had no idea. You know what I mean? So the looks will fool you. Check the soul. Check the soul. Check the information, the data that's within the avatar. You know what I mean? So it's how you look at things. But this person is very impressed with you. Whatever it is that you are, they're like, wow, caught me off guard with that. And then that makes them, or you, like them even more. Fall for them even more. Love them even more. You know what I mean? I'm dedicated to loving you correctly. I'm not perfect, but I'm willing to just fucking change myself for you because you challenge me. So certain things, if they don't mind changing certain things, it's not because they don't like themselves or satisfied with themselves, right? I'm willing to change certain things, you know what I mean? Like, for example, I wear hats a lot. This is just an example I'm hearing from Divine Masculine. I wear hats a lot. But she said I don't gotta hide my hairline. She think I'm fine like that. She actually like it. You know what I mean? Babe, you don't gotta wear that hat. Take that shit off. Ooh, I like it. Babe, you really worry about that hole in the middle of your head? How about you just shave it all and just do a bald head? And you be like, what, a bald head? No, let me put my hat on. She be like, nah, baby, you look good with that. Take that off. And then you go like, alright, only because I love you, I'm going to try this shit. And then you go and shave off all your head and have the bald head now. And then you're like, oh, hold up. This give me a different look. And you know what? I like this. This the new me. I like it. And it's not in a way because you ain't love yourself before, but she's just showing you new sides to yourself. Like, oh, hold up a minute. Yeah, I'm actually feeling this. You know what I mean? This give me a whole different look. Like, you know, I never really thought about that, babe. Like, yeah. So different things. You know what I mean? You guys bring out different sides to each other. You know what I mean? Like, babe, I don't like my toes. I don't like to show my, like, for example, me. I don't like to show my toes. You know what I mean? I find somebody that be like, I love your toes. You got pretty toes. I'm like, I do? I'll be like, really? You know what I mean? They be like, yeah, because that's one of my things in my past relationships with an S behind it, relationships. I'd be like, my toe. They be like, your feet is pretty. I'd be like, it is? You know what I mean? I hide my shit. I'd be like, they be like, you don't gotta hide your feet. Really? You know what I mean? So when you get with somebody that actually love you for you and feel you for you and stuff like that, there are certain things that you might be insecure about yourself with, where they'll be like, no, it's not even like that. Like, who the fuck told you that dumb shit? You know what I mean? And sometimes you might be like, nobody, it's just me. It's just what I had thought. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? So it all depends. When you find somebody that love you, ain't gonna have those kind of problems. You guys gonna flow, and you guys gonna be in a good mood. You guys gonna make each other happy. And this one here said at the top of the deck, freaky. So this person always gonna want to be. Listen, they ain't gonna have no issues. Y'all not gonna have no issues in that department. You know what I mean? You're gonna be attracted to each other, always want each other, feel up on each other, looking at each other, flirting with each other, dancing with each other, cracking jokes, having fun. You know what I mean? Bringing out your inner child, enjoying self with each other. You know what I mean? Shoot, certain people that y'all be around might be like, look at them two crazy asses. You know that's how they are. Look at Kimberly and fucking Fred. I don't know. Look at them. That's why I love them. They show their love, and you know what I mean? Because you're around people that actually love y'all back too. So they already know how y'all is. Because y'all not going to bring y'all good energy around people that's just going to try to fuck up the flow. No. They going to understand it. Look at them over there. 2 lovebirds. Look at them. That's them. That's why I like being around them, because they give us good energy. Shit. Right, baby? Yeah, we love them. Here they go now kissing. That's why I like being around them. Look at them. You know what I mean? Influence in a good way. You know what I mean? Bring good vibes. Yep, so this person gonna love being in the bedroom with you. Say in and out the bedroom. Silly. But yeah, this person gonna love being in the bedroom because they love you for real, for real. They got real love for you. Not no pretend love. Not no piece of love. Not no half of love. Not no love only when it's convenient. Not only love when it's beneficial. Love that is just there because it's what it is. It's love. You know what I mean? I'm going to take like 2 more and then I'm going to leave this alone. It says, you make me see love different because you're more gentle. Right? You're more gentle with them. So, he likes that about himself, that you bring out that softer side to him. Because he's a man. You know what I mean? He's so used to handling business. If he's a businessman, he's used to carrying himself a certain way and doing things a certain way. But when he's around you, he could let loose, right? Take off that tie, loosen that shit up. Breathe. You know what I mean? If he's always banging stuff with hammers and nails, boom, boom, all day, and just roughing, throwing shit to the side and just like boom, boom, and construction and nailing shit. You know what I mean? When he come around you, he ain't got to be all roughing. He's like, no, babe, you could calm down. He's like, oh, yeah? Oh, word. He's like, yeah, babe, you know, I had a long day. You know what I mean? Like, change the whole frequency of the environment when you come around. You know what I mean? And vice versa. You guys just know how to calm each other down and have each other in that safe, calm space. Not because they got you whipped and all this bullshit that they be saying in this other world. Oh, yeah, you got him whipped. Look at he's a fucking simp. No, not like that. Not that. It's not to say, oh, yeah, I got him like that. But yes, in a good way. But not in a way to make it seem degraded or put a freaking bad notion on it. No, not like that. In a good way. Like, yeah, babe, I'm glad when you come around your wife. You know, your babe here. When you come around your girl, you know I got you, babe. You hungry? What you want to eat today? Well, I ain't had such and such in a long time. You know, you can make me this, that. Or because you already know your babe. Like, babe, I cooked such and such. For real, babe, I didn't even know you was going to cook today. Oh, shit, yeah. I told you didn't have to cook today, babe. Well, you know, I was in the mood, babe, and I had time, so I did it regardless. You know what I mean? That's a great relationship to have. Who wouldn't want one of those? So anyways, I'm going to take this last card. I don't know. Let me pick one. There's 3 there, so I'm going to just pick one. Gem, rare, unicorn. So yeah, this relationship is not any kind of relationship. The frequency is high. The love is high. And that's it. You my drug, babe. You made me high. You my original drug. Being around you is a high. Looking at you, I'm like, woo, yes. Eyes hang low, like, damn, I really, you mine for real. You my babe. Yeah, babe, you know, you are, why you playing with me? Flirting with each other, like, yeah. The fuck you mean? Like, yeah, babe. Like, what you mean? Heck yeah. You love me for real? Yeah. So come here then. Come show me how much you love me. You know what I mean? All up on each other like, Then you feel all the little butterflies or whatever you want to call it. You guys just like, I needed this, babe. I had a long day. I know, babe. I'm here. I got you. What you mean? What you need? Babe, you know what I need. Here you go. Stop playing. Y'all crazy. I'm going to end it with that. But yeah, keep that relationship. That's a beautiful relationship to have, yo. I'm saying though, vibrate on love. The green chakra, box it to a pen. Encourage each other. Love each other. Appreciate each other. You know what I mean? Work with each other. Motivate each other. Inspire each other. Celebrate each other. Uplift each other. Be there for each other through thick and thin, no matter what. And if you're not married, don't have a ring on your hand, so what? Love don't need no ring. When it's time for a ring, the ring gonna be there. When it's time for y'all decide that on your own, whatever y'all gotta do, y'all gonna do whenever, however y'all feel y'all need to do it. But while y'all together, y'all encountered, y'all match, y'all meet it, okay. Appreciate each other. Start from there. That's the start. Loving each other right. Making sure each other is good. Be happy for each other. I love you, Divine. I don't know if you're going to enjoy this reading or not, but if you did, I appreciate you. If you made it to the end of this video, put a star down there. One day I'm going to see that star down there. I think that's going to be my milestone. When I see that star in the comment, the first star, I'm going to give you a shout out. Whoever the one that is that put that star down there in the comment section, whenever, that's going to be a milestone for me with Love Life Messages to Talk. I'll be like, okay, somebody finally got to the end of the video. And actually put the comment to let me know that they got to the end of the video. I love you. I appreciate you. Whew. Let it out. Let it out. Whatever doesn't serve me, let it out. And not to the collective. But the collective, you get to do the same. Let it out. Breathe. Let it out. I appreciate you. I love you. Always. No matter what. Stardust Goddess Divine at Love Life Messages at Talk. Until next time, holla. Thanks for watching. See you next time.